But tonight we're learning more details about that massive fire in Glendale yesterday afternoon that sent out plumes of black clouds into the air that could be seen all across the valley last night.
Team 12's Gabriella Becerra is live in Glendale for us with an update. Gabby, we understand you were able to just get new details within the last hour or so. So what are we learning tonight?
Well, Rachel and Jonathan, we're learning that this area behind me, they thought it was a recycling facility, and today they now know it was a vegetable oil recycling facility. Now, crews are still on scene. They've been here since last night trying to put out any hot spots that might reignite the fire, specifically focusing on those tankers you see behind me. They've been targeting those because they tell us those were filled with vegetable oil and likely the center of an explosion that started the fire. Captain Kyle Borg says on top of the oil tankers, there were also several 275-gallon totes of vegetable oil in the yard. When fire crews first responded around 6 on Saturday, they didn't know what kind of oil it was, making it a hazmat situation. But Borg says this is something he's never dealt with before.
We don't train for that, right? That's something that's an anomaly, right? A one-off. We don't necessarily have a plan to go into a relatively small footprint with a huge volume of vegetable oil. So I'm sure it's something that going forward we're going to consider whether or not we should allow a business to have that volume in such a small space. At the same time, the fact that it was in a relatively small environment allowed us to keep it contained to that area.
And you can still see oil in the runoff water as it spills into the street. And fire crews tell us at this time there's not environmental concerns, but it will be a large mess for the streets division to clean up. Reporting live in Glendale, Gabriella Becerra, 12 News.